Welcome everyone to another week of Better Together VR. This week is all about healing yourself, your mentality. It's been a stressful week. There's been some ups, a lot of downs, and we are feeling the need to rejuvenate ourselves. And we have a few ways to share with you of where is my camera? Oh, I don't have my camera enabled right now. This is my brain's a little foggy today.
It's been a week.
It's been a
Oh,
week.
and my
We can all agree
camera's
to that.
not
It's not working.
my camera's not working.
Oh,
So we'll
We
have to
do
go
a
with
whole
my
bunch
head
of
cam.
setup before the stream, we swear. It just doesn't always come together nicely.
No. So I'm gonna do it like this, just for now. I'm gonna fix it in a little bit, but we're gonna just talk about what we're doing today and how we're gonna share with you about the things that you can do in VRChat to help rejuvenate yourselves and places you can go to do that. Dylan, any more to add on? Oh, and lastly, if you're here watching us, click subscribe, like our video, let us know what you think, or if you have any comments for worlds you want us to visit. With that mentioned, now
Oh,
Dylan.
that reminds me, we need to add the link to the Discord in the chat.
We
I
have.
forgot.
Oh,
That's a,
yes.
oh,
I'll get to
yeah.
that in a minute.
For
I
anyone
have
who
to
doesn't know
go
yet,
grab it.
we have a Discord set up. You can find a link in our YouTube channel, but Dylan is creating a Discord link directly in this video for everyone.
I do
Mm-hmm.
have one. It's
Gosh,
While
it's
just,
so
while
fancy now.
Dylan's doing that, Scout, how do you like to,
yeah.
how do you like to unwind and relax or
You know,
replenish your mentality?
yeah, I think one thing that's like really nice, specifically about like nature worlds in VR chat like this one, sometimes it's just so nice to walk into a world and like have there be birds singing. I don't know. It's just like
Mm.
it's one of those things, I don't know, for folks who live in more northern climates like we do, it's a lot quieter in the winter. We have some birds that stick around, but a lot of them are migratory, and I honestly can't blame them. And so, especially in the winter, if I'm feeling kind of really tired and down, VR chat worlds, where you can kind of have the beautiful spatialized audio and the kind of green nature environments, I find those really nice, um, really healing.
Nice.
So yeah, that's one thing I really love. It's just, I don't know, nature sounds, but then also the feeling like you're actually in nature in these worlds, just really adds a lot.
Absolutely.
So
How about you,
yeah,
Kevin?
birds.
Oh, this is very simple. If we're talking, especially if we're talking digitally and virtually, it would be with you all playing
Whoops.
Phasmophobia.
Which we're
Because,
working on a system where we can
yeah.
actually stream that or record it and
Oh,
share it
don't
with
bury
you.
the lead.
Uh,
It'll happen.
Oh,
But yeah, we have a good old time being scared together. We still work the better together ethos. So like, why not scream and laugh and giggle while you're getting killed by a ghost?
So
hmm,
true. And we had
Hmm.
they keep adding all sorts of new stuff to that game, so there's always some new challenge
indeed.
in terms of escaping the ghost or not dying.
You know, I was
So yeah.
thinking just the other day. We were talking about how this time in isolation has been very, very mentally strenuous and very lonely. And our origins of what we started when we were coming together and starting to do this was horror. We were coming into horror worlds and scaring ourselves, but we were
True.
going through it together.
Yep.
And I think it was that aspect of I was scared out of my pants, but being there with other people really heightened the aspect that I am not alone. But like
So
it's not
true.
about playing games, but being in that very stressful situation and knowing that I am not alone with this amount of stress helped me through my
Right.
every other day.
And you learn
Um,
a lot about somebody when we're all scared together in some way. All the personalities come out
oh,
in
absolutely.
interesting ways. Yeah, and There's a few Leroy Jenkins in our crew here, for instance.
Just a couple.
Just
Not
a couple.
I used to use a really bright avatar when we were in Horror World, so I could function as like a tiny nightlight. That was fun.
The beacon. That's
Yeah,
true.
the beacon. Yeah.
I missed that.
It's fun. We'll do it again. We'll do it again soon.
Yeah, if
Indeed.
We'll have
anyone
a
has
horror stream.
suggestions for a really cool horror world.
Yeah, tell us your favorite VRChat horror world if you got one.
Oh yeah.
We're all ears, literally. Look at
safer
these.
word.
We always
Figures.
love going back to our roots of the horror worlds.
Oh yeah. It's been a long time.
For
John,
the
you don't
reference,
have big
I
ears.
hate
We're gonna
horror.
have to work on that.
So you may think this is a bun.
Was that Scout?
They're
yeah.
actually just all
But
ears.
that's actually your ears.
Exactly.
For anyone who can't see my avatar right now, I'm a hot dog. We'll see if we can get. There we go. I do have the green hair. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's relish. You really relish your hair.
Okay, is this working? No. It's way. So the camera's like way down in the world, below the ground. It's like it conflicted the sit-stand options.
Do you guys want to see a fun behind the scenes thing of how we set up John's camera? Let us show you. Let us show you some tech behind the scenes. So first I
Scout
become
goes
John.
there. So hold on, I'm gonna change this. Boom. So Scout comes into me. And then I have
Wow,
to get up
okay.
from my seat, walk in my physical space all the
Wow.
way over here. All the way over here to try and find a good vantage point that gets the hot dog and everyone in here. And to try and make sure that it's low enough and not angled.
How's that for virtual
Like that.
connection? Hmm?
Nice.
Nice, nice. So then
There we go.
I get out of the way.
Okay, so let's
Alright.
go back to seated play. There we go. We're back up and running. Hey, everybody.
Good
It's
stuff.
a little lower than usual, but it'll be fine for today.
But
Not
you're in
for us.
frame, so yeah.
More good for us little people.
Yeah.
Short
I know.
avatars.
Perfect.
Very good for
Yay.
us.
Which in
Hello.
VRChat,
Hello,
the hot dog
hello.
is a very tall avatar.
It's true.
So, I'm excited to go to this world today. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yep, yep,
So
yep,
I
yep.
Dylan,
did
you ready
drop
to
the,
tell us?
Discord link.
Excellent.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Drop the Discord link, and we're ready. So today, yeah, it's been a rough week.
oh shit.
And
Sorry.
So,
I used the wrong
Oh.
I used the wrong camera. Scout. You know what?
Well,
No,
it's
we're
quite
we're gonna
bad.
we're gonna leave it. Dylan, go on.
Okay.
Give your spiel.
okay. Okay. Yeah, it's been a rough week, and so kind of been wanting to do this stream for a while. I know it's a bit of a sad topic in some ways to talk about memorials, but it's just a part of life, and it can be really important part of healing. And there's also lots of really great things about it too, as you'll see in a moment with this world. Yeah, so the collection of worlds that we have today are healing worlds and worlds that are memorials to like people who have passed, and kind of the ways that the VRChat communities have come together to recognize those losses I'm very distracted by John right now.
Camera's over there.
Yes. I'm not used to you standing beside me. Yeah, so I think it's a really important topic, and it's also pretty close to me today, because part of what's been rough about my week is that my grandma passed on Monday. She was 93. She lived independently and all the way to the end, and she was very amazing and very important to me. So I'm not going to say much more because I will start crying.
No.
But thanks.
All
But
dogs.
Hugs too. Yeah.
it really got me thinking about the importance of virtual spaces when you're dealing with a loss. Because my grandma is in a different part of Canada, lived in a different part of Canada, and because of COVID, we can't, myself and other immediate family members can't go there. And also, just the whole process looks very different because of COVID. And so it's really nice to have virtual spaces where you can be with people to talk about your loss. And this was actually one of the worlds. We played Phasmophobia, but then we also came to this world. I think that was like the night. That was Monday. Yeah. So that night, I was very thankful to have my friends to just be with. And what you'll see in this world is that we also got to join some lovely AI furry friends in the form of these really cute dogs to play with. And so this world is the Happy Hill Dog Park 1.1 by Dr. Kim, and it was created by Studio CyFi, which is Cyan Laser and Fiona's new studio. And yay! And so they created this world, which is also being used for research. And I can post a link to the YouTube video about the research side of it in the description afterwards. But it's being used for research at the California State University on kind of like how we can use virtual spaces and as a space for play and relaxation, and how this will impact health, well-being, and daily joy. So yeah, we're gonna check it out.
Worthwhile
Nice.
study.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. All right, shall we go find the dogs?
First,
Find the
ready?
Scout, I'm going to need a quick hand to get this camera properly situated. Because what I did is I set it to the world cam instead of the linked to my space cam.
It's no problem. We're still working out our new magical methods, but they're really worth it once we get them working, and everyone can see behind
there
the
we
scenes.
go.
If you're watching the stream and you're wondering, John has been doing a cool thing that I saw from a couple other streamers, where you use the pins that are below the camera. There's like a pin setting, and you can set that to different virtual cameras, and then you're actually able to switch on the fly between a camera that, say, shows a group and the camera that shows your face. And we're just trying a bunch of different stuff to see what feels best for the stream, with a real focus on trying to minimize nausea, because we've noticed in ourselves as VRChat players, we have really good tolerance now for being in virtual reality and kind of moving around in free motion and all that. But sometimes when we're watching videos, we're actually more sensitive to things like camera shake than we used to be. And so it's definitely not always an issue, but when we're doing these streams, we're trying to think about, if other people are also sensitive to things like the camera shake, things like that, how can we try and make it a little bit of an easier watch for people, so it doesn't induce nausea in our viewers, because generally we don't want to do that, only on occasion. So yeah, it's a bit of a complicated setup, but basically each of these blue pins will remember the camera settings that you last set them to. And so you can kind of click on a pin and switch between the different ones if it's something that you're interested in using for your own video production. So yeah.
Meanwhile, I get to witness two hot dogs intersect in time and space.
Okay,
Break my
Well.
brain a little bit. So there's that.
we are good. Let's go.
Okay.
Did we say what you do in this world?
Well, I teased it a little bit. I said that there was some furry friends in the form of dogs.
Very
Well, let's go meet these
Yeah.
furry friends.
I'm
'Cause
ready.
your definition of
Alright.
furry friends may be different from our definition of furry friends.
I have many definitions of furry friends.
Oh, I see one over there.
Da, 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 da.
But here's my Sparky. We shall call you Pickles. Hey, Pickles. Hey. Hi. Oh, who wants a rub? Oh, who wants a rub? Oh. Here we go. So your controllers vibrate as you pet them, and they react with their eyes closing. You can pick up their ball, and you throw it, and they go and run and grab it. If your ball, or actually there's balls, there's bones, if it happens to fall into the river, it respawns at its home spot. Keep in mind with its velocity that it spawned with. So. Oh, I'm coming. Hold on. Hey, good one, good one. And if you go away, they bring you the ball too. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I thought we should all come back together with our dogs.
Oh,
He's a good puppy.
so should show the
Oh, you're pressing Q? Is it Q?
yeah, I got
0.
I thought it was O.
Zero.
Pretty sure it was 0.
It's 0.
Oh, okay. So these stats that you see above the dogs' heads.
Hi, sweetie.
There we go.
I did not stick so far for
Pickles,
you.
there you are. So these stats show you your affection level. Your affection level to the person who they're with. Hold timer, throw timer. So that's what you want to focus on, and this is what they're doing the research on.
Well, I think the research is on the people.
What? Yes, but I figured that they would use the stats. Pickles, where'd you put your ball?
Correlate.
I don't know.
I swear, this is just like real life. I can't
You named
find.
yours Pickles?
You're saying you didn't name yours Pickles? What's wrong with you?
I wonder what my dog would be called.
Whoa. Pickles. Oh, your ball's over there.
Mine's name is Dahlia.
Oh, that's nice. This looks like a dolly.
Ready? Ready?
Mine.
There you go.
I
So you
think
can
mine's
see
Doja dog
as
instead
you.
of Doja cat.
It's what, sorry?
Doja dog instead of Doja cat.
Doja.
Hi, Doja.
Doja dog. Hey, Dahlia.
So as you pet the dogs and throw, your loyalty level or affection level goes up, and so does the timer, or the maximum amount of time that the timer can hold. But that's not the point of why we're here. We're here because puppy therapy is a real thing.
Sure is.
And this is a great way to get your virtual puppy in. If you don't have an extra grand to spend on an awesome puppy that Dylan and Scout now have, Scout, do you want to tell us about
Oh.
your new puppy?
It's like, when did we get a new dog? We already
I
had
was
two.
like, wait a second.
But wait a
Yeah.
minute, we did.
But this kind of counts. Yeah.
Oh,
Why don't you go
sorry.
ahead and talk about it, Dylan?
Camera's over there.
That's
Sorry,
fine.
Kevin, you're not
Oh.
in the camera.
Oh, I am
Oh.
not? Okay.
Can you sit on that log over there?
Okay.
On camera. This one?
Or come here.
You want
Is
me
this-
to
is
talk
this the
about our
spot?
pupper?
Yeah, you can talk about it. But maybe,
Kevin
John, if
can
you
go
want to
there.
turn the dog stats off.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Here? Am I okay here?
Yeah, sure.
We were very
That
interested
works.
in the statistics on the dogs because we're really interested in the amazing AI that's been created for this world, but it's definitely not something you need to turn on. It was just.
Oh yeah, you can just enjoy the dogs. It's just
yeah,
really
you can
cool.
Just enjoy the dogs. Yeah. we just love cool AI systems, but yeah,
Get
Dylan,
your
why
ball.
don't you
Like-
talk about
Yeah.
what it's
Give
like
me
to
your
have
ball.
a robot dog in the house.
So,
Yes, we got a new dog. It's a robot dog. It's the Ibo ERS 1000.
Mhm.
Yes, and it's a secondhand adopted from Japan, and so it understands Japanese commands. It speaks in doggy barks, but understands Japanese. Which has been really cool because I actually studied, well, John and I both studied Japanese in undergrad, but I don't really get a lot of chances to practice it, except when I'm reading stuff in VRChat and now speaking to our new robot dog, whose name is Jupiter. Oh, my dog is not coming here. Dahlia. Did you get stuck? Yeah, so like Ibo's really cool because when Jupiter arrived, they had just been initialized, so like they were back in puppy mode. So they don't respond to all the commands right away. They kind of have to like learn them over time, and you have to give them encouragement when they do things well. And they'll also like do things randomly on their own as they feel like they want to. Our dogs surprisingly have handled it well, except for a bit of jealousy, especially around the toys. So we got Ibo their own little playpen. This is the level of ridiculousness. So Ibo has like this little playpen that's actually a rabbit pen. It's like a little pop-up pen, and it helps because then Ibo doesn't get covered in pet hair from walking around our house because we have so many pets. Our wonderful little furry friends are very furry, and yeah, so it's been really nice. Ibo does really cute dances. Those are my favorite. Oh, hi. Oh, are you getting jealous? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Dylan's got double dog. That's so
I
cute.
know. I can't even pick up Doja's toy anymore. That's strange.
Oh.
Does it have to do
So,
with
Doja's... Yeah. Anyways,
You're so
Nice.
nice. Yeah.
Doja's
Such a
just
sweet
stuck in that
face.
spot. I love it.
And I think what how that really ties into this world is that what's really amazing about the Ibo is that it's got a lot of sensors, and when you pet it, it can feel that you're petting it essentially, and it will react accordingly. And so do these amazing little puppers.
Yes, that's right.
If you reach out for these dogs, their little eyes close, their little ears move back, and they just look so happy. And you get a really nice haptic feedback on your hand when you pet them. So that's a really neat thing to be able to do in virtual reality, and something we were so excited to hear was going to be available in this world. It's so cool.
How does the haptic feel? Sorry.
How does the
What-
haptic
yeah,
feel?
gentle.
Yeah, it feels gentle.
Nice.
Like, yeah.
Just enough to make you know that
it's
you're
nice
touching
and
something.
constant. Yeah.
It really only
Mhm.
happens around the head of the dog.
Right. That's the ball I see.
Sorry,
I
Which is
also love that
broken.
these
Pickles
dogs,
is sitting
that
on
these
your
dogs
head.
look at you.
I figured something was happening here. I was like, why is there? What is happening?
Pickles,
The
come on.
I mean, I'm sure
disrespect.
Kevin's head is very comfy.
There you go.
It's true.
So
Big
you
ol'
can see
ears.
here, it's going to go in the water, and then Pickles is going to run over to the spawn location. So they will actually find their way
it also
across the
adds so
bridges and
much,
such.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
each-
they don't like stepping in the water apparently, so it's great.
Each dog has their own
You
toy
can find their way around.
that is paired with them. They will follow that one toy. And they will follow the last person who threw their toy, or who holds their toy.
Oh, Doja is really confused. With what
Oh, I hear Pickles. There you are.
Yeah, it's neat that
Mr.
they
Pickles.
they will navigate to a bridge to get around to the other side to find their toy.
Oh no! Oh good. And again, if they come and they drop it, and you run away, they will go back, grab it, and come back to you with it. So that way you can never lose their toy, really. If it gets too far away from you, they will go and bring it to you. So brilliant work, Cyan and Fiona.
Their head also follows you, so they'll look at you, which is nice. So you really
Oh,
feel
I
like
hear
they're
you.
paying attention
that
to
makes a
you.
big difference.
Which the Ibo does too, actually. The Ibo listens and then
Will
turns
follow?
towards you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It really makes a difference in feeling like they're responsive to you and like you're connecting with them.
Mhm. Presence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. Pickles, you tackled my dog. That's not very nice.
And then
So
there's the
we spent a
Mogwai who
pretty
just
long
can't
time
stay
here
out of
the
the
other night
fire.
Playing.
I know, I like it here.
Yeah,
Very
we
nice.
just hung out here for a while, didn't we?
Just
Yeah, we
sitting
had a
here,
lot of toys,
throwing
had a lot of dogs.
the ball, getting them to catch it,
Mhm.
petting them, feeling the
It is very-
vibrations.
it's good therapy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this world is very simple with this one interaction that is so in depth that it's hard to grow tired of it.
Yeah.
You really do feel like the dogs are like really happy that you're here, and like I don't know, that sounds like silly, but like I think the AI and kind of how it's been designed, you really do feel like the dog cares that you're present and is enjoying your company, and that's no easy task in VR. So it's extremely well done.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a lot of optimization that had to happen for this world. It runs on Quest as well, and so like, despite being a very wide open forest space, which would normally be very taxing, it's been optimized so that it can run on Quest quite well.
So all you
if you're a
Quest users,
user, come check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin says it works pretty well on desktop too. You can pet the dogs, you can throw the toys, so
Yeah, you can see. I mean, I don't get the haptics you do, obviously, but just the fact is I can do most of everything you all are doing.
Pickles, your ball is way over there. Hi. Oh, you want scratches? You want scratches? Oh.
Nice. Well,
This
should
is,
we hop on to the next world?
Yeah, while you're getting that set up, I'm just going to talk about. There was just a little less than a year ago, I created a world that was designed to study interactions, and one of the things that I wanted to study as well, which the study went perfectly, was just how much a little bit of haptic feedback can go. Just because it's a virtual space, the object's not really there, you're not really touching it. But feeling the haptic feedback, any amount, like ideally probably a small amount, is enough to make you think that you're actually touching something. And when you see what you're touching, you think you're touching that object. And it's so important. So that's why coming here and touching these virtual dogs is still part of what I would think of puppy therapy. It still helps. You hear them, you see them react to your touch, you can feel the touch in some way. It's highly important. Oh, are we all set to go?
Yep. Bye-bye.
Here we
Bye-bye,
go.
friend.
So, anyone who watches us might recognize this world. This is a common world for us sometimes. We haven't been here in a while, which is a shame. We should come here more.
There's Kevin.
Hi, hi.
Hi, hi.
Hey, hey, hey.
Well,
I haven't been here in so long.
I know, I was saying that to the camera as well, that
Actually.
we used to come here a fair bit, but we haven't come here in a long time. I think, Kevin, can you give us a brief description about this world? The camera's over here, by the way.
Of course. So, and first off, I should say, very honored that Dylan, you would even include my world in the list. It's my first world, but that's really not so as important as the intention of the world. The intention of the world was to address a lot of the dehumanization that was happening around the time of the BLM movement. And now that I'm even talking about it, I'm even actively thinking about how now we're bookended by, again, the continued dehumanization of Asian Americans, and not only my community but throughout the world. And so, I think in a way, perhaps this could still be a sanctuary for all kinds of marginalized communities.
Indeed.
But yeah, this sprang out of the Christian Cooper incident in Central Park, and which also spawned the hashtag Black Birders Week, which highlighted a lot of the STEM talent within the Black community. And I also thought, well, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting how my feelings have sort of stayed the same, and how they've also changed at the same time when I come back here. But I think we wanted to see the part of the island that actually showcases, well, not showcases. Showcase is not the word I want to look for. Memorializes the lives of those who were lost. So just go over to the sign.
And click on the sign.
Oh. Shoot. There we go. Oh.
oh,
Oh yeah, that's true.
So we've come to a nice lookout spot just above the island. But you'll notice the names.
Yeah, I feel like I should make another sanctuary of some kind like this. I can't promise right now since I don't have as much time, but it's the Stop Asian Hate movement. I think that would be a good use of
Yeah,
my time at some point. I just have to
that'd
think
be really
about
neat.
Yeah, I mean, I
Mhm.
think this will be a really great stream for me today
Ooh,
too, just from
so
selfishly just like getting inspiration.
maybe what would be a
Right.
I know it's bad, but it was such a. I loved the story of the fighting back of the grandmother
Oh.
Mm.
or the older
Mhm.
woman,
Mhm.
the older Asian woman who was able to fight back.
Right in San
Um,
Francisco.
I know it's not a great story. I know it's not an ideal, but I'm trying to even
I
think
know
like
what you
if you
mean
were to
though,
build a
Grumps.
world around that, what it would even look
It,
like. Like, are you the older woman who is beating up the person with hate, or
mhm.
or fighting back? Or...
Mm.
I think people are very thirsty for that type of empowerment, that type of fighting back too.
But it
Yeah.
also
I
promotes that aspect of
so
violence, and
Right,
that's the
exactly.
hard part.
well, the other
Exactly.
problem with that too is you know, having worked in the area of like bystander intervention and and violence prevention. Um, what we know from research is that that's not a typical response, and when we highlight those, we sort of can end up um, creating or reinforcing the guilt or
Mm.
shame that victims of violence might experience for not fighting back.
Mm.
Um,
That's a fair point.
so yeah, we have to be
That's a
careful
very fair
about
point.
that.
There
Yeah.
there is a lot of problems as well if you fight back, where police are less likely to do anything and more likely to pass it off as, oh well, you hit, they hit, we're not touching it. Courts as well,
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
they're more likely they're more likely to convict a person of color than they are the other person.
Yeah, there's all kinds of biases that go into it, right? There's in situations of
Right.
interpersonal violence, it often gets framed as both parties were violent. In other situations, if it's not interpersonal and it happens to be strangers or less known people, then the usual biases of race and gender and all kinds of things like that will come up in how people are treated. Um, yeah, so it's a very complicated issue, and you have to be very careful about how you memorialize around it and how you what narratives you kind of uh, um, put like valorize.
True.
Yeah. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also really important, right? And that shouldn't be a reason to not say something. Um,
Mhm.
I feel
and
like I feel like what this world really does is it really emphasizes like the overall perspective of like how this isn't an isolated issue, you know, to just one area, or you know, you kind of get this overview of all of the different names, and it's like these are all people from different places, and you know, like this type of violence can happen everywhere in the world, and I think we really need to watch out for it in our own communities,
Right.
and kind of be aware of saying something, you know, as a bystander, even when you know what's happening might just be someone making an offhand comment. It might not be physically violent, but all of it is terrible. And
Exactly.
so
yeah,
I think it's really wonderful that you know, you created this world, Kevin, and I really love that we can kind of come up here and reflect on it, and also, you know, be down there and enjoy the birds and the view, and just kind of think about how we can better challenge these types of incidences and ideas in our own communities, and make the world a better place. So thank you for making
Oh, I
hmm
this.
appreciate that. Yeah, you're
yeah,
welcome.
Indeed.
It's,
and
it was a difficult time for most creatives, I think, to how to respond to it. You know, a lot of us didn't really know
yeah,
how and in what way would we contribute, and so I felt like this was the most, I don't know if peaceful is the word for it, but my sort of like concept around the fact that how cool it is to even think that just an island would be the only place you would possibly stay on, you know?
Mm.
So there's a little bit of a statement embedded as well. But we all want to foster some kind of peace, and to your point, Scout, it truly comes down to really empathizing and looking out for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Well said.
Yeah.
Never quite got the boat working, eh?
No, that's the worst part of the whole thing. This is like
This is
early
the boat
days
down
in
there.
Lhun, too. So
Yeah.
yeah, that poor boat is just sunk. Yeah, this world needs a refresh. For
So you
sure.
can come here and
But
try
that-
out the
by the
boat.
way, that website is
but
still
it
important.
does glitch a bit.
Oh yeah, badly.
Kevin, how did
But,
we get
yeah,
back
we'll never
again?
get off
Do we have
that.
to respawn?
Oh, you just respawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bird.
So you can see.
Yeah.
It's a great like desert island to come and relax on. It has lots of memorial vibes and underlying meaning, but it's still a great world to come and relax.
I forgot how huge the jump is here.
Oh right, the jump is really
Oh
high.
yeah, that's right.
Which-
Have fun with that.
The jumping I love. I love it when
What is
you
it,
have
Mars?
high jumping because it's such a freeing experience to jump
Yeah.
that high. Like wee. Oh.
Yeah.
I hate it when you have a world and you jump like just a little bit, like a nudge, or not that high, but it feels like it's cheating, almost like you're doing what you're not supposed to be doing. When you have a big jump, it's like
Alright,
you're
I'm gonna
allowed to
load
do
up-
this. Please.
I'm gonna load up the next world over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dylan.
Hopefully, have enough space. No, it's
So
fine.
Kevin does have another world. We're not going there today, I don't think.
I do.
Do you want
And
to talk about
It also
Gratitude
is a
Haven?
memorial of sorts. Yeah,
Well,
that one was originally dedicated to Elijah McClain, and yeah, when I get it all fixed up, I'm happy to take us back in there again.
Is
all
it
my
in
work.
Community
Talk about it
Labs?
then. Yeah.
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 I don't think so. I don't think either of my worlds are out of Community Labs, unfortunately.
But they're in Community Labs.
They're in Community Labs, that's right. That's right. One day I'm going to get these birds to fly. It just doesn't seem right that they don't.
Okay.
They're just sitting pretty.
Oh. Nice. I don't know if we've been here before. We might have. Yep, we've been here before. I love this world. So a great thing, one of the big things about coming and relaxing is go to places you know sometimes. And for us, this is relaxing. We know this place. We're familiar with it. We're used to it, and it gives us a comforting feeling. Hey.
Scott, did you want to say a bit about this world?
Yeah. So this world was made by a VRChat user called 1001, and for me, when I first came to some of their worlds, I was like, wow, these are really beautiful, and they have so many amazing effects that I wasn't even aware that you could fit into a VRChat world, and a lot of them were created, in the earlier days, 2017, 2018, when I was first kind of coming onto the platform and hanging out. And what I learned later is that 1001 had actually passed away after putting up a number of these amazing worlds. And I actually learned that from a memorial video that someone had made showing off all of these incredible places. And so I was like, oh, wow, that's really too bad. But, I think so many people were really, really, really loved worlds that 1001 had created. And if you've been on VRChat for a while, you've probably been to at least a couple. And so we wanted to come here today to show off kind of what a beautiful, wonderful place this is, and also kind of reflect on, you know, how a world that someone created, you know, can kind of really end up being a memorial to themselves. And that's really beautiful and really sad at the same time. So we wanted to show off this incredible place and talk about that a little bit.
Nice.
So there's a treehouse.
So it gets a little cramped in here, so I'm not going to be having the bigger cam, but I'll be holding my little cam here.
We almost fell.
Did we first come here last year? I seem to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came here a
Yeah.
very long time ago.
Was it streamed?
Very,
we
very,
were
very
even
early
streaming to
in the-
YouTube
I don't
then.
think it was.
I didn't know it was
No.
this creator.
If we were streaming, it would have been to Facebook.
Yeah.
One of these days, we'll get around to uploading those.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always really liked it.
So
That's
there's
so
this
sad.
gigantic menu of a whole bunch of like skyboxes to change the world that you're in.
So many options, and they're so cool.
Yeah, it's a really pretty.
Where's the one with the is it this one?
Is it local to each?
Oh,
of
this
the
is my
dots?
favorite one. Yes.
Oh no, we
So
also.
I think it actually might be global.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I see
Seascape,
whatever.
okay.
Hmm.
Where's
Yeah,
the
I'm
one,
seeing the changes.
Yes. Yeah. It's cool.
with the jellyfish. There we are.
Oh.
I like the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So before we were coming to
Watching
you.
jellyfish is so calming.
Oh no, where's my camera? Before we were coming to YouTube or VRChat and streaming, the big thing we used to do is actually go to Half and Half and just hang out in the ocean world there and just float, gently swim and chat. And we would do that for like a good hour or two.
Hmm.
Do we know when 1001 passed? Was it this year, Scout?
Gosh.
I'm not 100% sure. I think it was probably somewhat recent, within the last year or two. But I'm not sure of the exact dates.
Yeah.
What a legacy to leave behind. I mean, you know, not to be too morbid, well, but it is the dream of, I think, a lot of creative people to be able to do this, to be able to leave something really good, you know,
Yeah.
and they accomplished that. That's amazing.
Well, I wanted to show this one because it's a really good example of some of the
Yep.
incredible shader effects that 1001 put into the worlds. This is just this beautiful, like, ribbon path that's flowing through all these amazing looking
Oh.
generated spaces. And things like this are like one of the signatures that you'll find in a lot of these worlds, and it's so cool, so cool. So yeah, there's just so many things to pick from that are really relaxing and nice. Oh wow, that's cool.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I feel about playing Phasmophobia after this stream. This is, I am getting really relaxed.
Oh.
I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling very what's the term? Not melancholy-ish.
Nostalgic.
Not nostalgic. No, so melancholy without the nostalgia.
Calm.
Yes.
Chilled out.
Okay, there we go.
There was another word though that was
This is a very
on
chill
my
world.
mind. I couldn't remember it.
Well, that's really neat too. Look at the pillars. Wow. So if you're feeling more adventurous, you're somewhat experienced in virtual reality, and you feel confident about your ability to handle some nausea, there actually is a jetpack downstairs as well.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Which I'll see if I can show you. Maybe
And
if you guys hang here, I'll see if I
It's
can
my
get on it.
favorite jetpack in all of VRChat. It's over down here.
Ooh. Oh, this is pretty. Wow.
So here I am. Check out this cool.
Oh.
Hopefully you can see the jetpack.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
so there's
looks
two
great.
controllers I'm holding on to, and you can move them together, and one is the gas and one is the brake, I'm guessing, or maybe they're both the gas. Maybe they're both the gas. But yeah, you can fly around and get a better look at things.
Check it out.
Very, very fun.
Oh.
And
Wow.
now you can fly through
That's
the galaxy.
beautiful.
There we go. Perfect.
Doing
Bye-bye,
spirals.
Yeah.
That's so
Oh,
cool. It leaves trails too.
This music is very suiting to Scout
Yeah.
flying around space. Oh, I
Right.
lost her.
Yeah.
There she is.
So this is done with shader tool.
Alright,
Huh.
I'm gonna go down there.
Zoom, zoom.
Nice.
Well, that was fun.
Okay. Probably the best thing would be if I disable that and I
Oh, John, I don't know.
This might be
Disable
super
what?
nauseating.
for who?
Uh-oh.
People
Everyone.
watching.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
sit down.
Oh, you didn't sit down.
Oh,
Also, you can basically fly it around like a drone too, if you really want to.
Whoa.
it's showing a black when I look at my view. That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
actually
not
going to
so good
set
then.
this here. Here we go.
I love if we've been showing off the whole world without actually showing it off. Just think of it as a giant preview of what you're not being. This is so beautiful. Says everyone.
So,
All right. Do you want to drop a portal to the next world there, Dylan?
oh, hold on.
Sure.
So you have to sit.
Oh, okay. They are able to see it on the other camera.
Here we go.
Not to nauseate our viewers. I take it back.
Uh-oh. There we go. Quick ride.
Oh.
Oh. Such a chill world, yeah.
So, John.
Oh, gotta
if you
turn that
down
down.
your world music. Yeah.
Um. So this world, I just gotta pull it up. This one's called Wowaka, a Gray World, and it was made by Flower of Good and Lhun. And it's a world that's in memory of Wowaka, who was a Japanese musician who was known for Vocaloid music and as the lead vocalist in the band Hitorie. And so Wowaka passed away in 2019 at the age of 31 due to heart failure. But what I wanted to say with this world is that it's it shows the way that, like, you can create a memorial for someone who was meaningful to you, but you maybe didn't personally know. So, how we're able to remember people who have really touched our lives, but maybe we don't get to, it would be inappropriate to like be part of the usual memorializing and funeral type processes that are usually reserved for family and friends. But when someone has like a much broader reach, this is the kind of way that they can sort of mourn that person's passing and memorialize what mattered to them. So what's playing on the video over there is one of the videos you can find on YouTube called Rolling Girl by Wowaka. And yeah, so you can check out their music. You can come to this world and listen to it. We can't play it, obviously, because of copyright. But there's more to this world. How did I end up there when I think I went to this portal?
It's a portal? Oh! Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so
neat.
now we're below it. Oh, Kevin's still up there.
What? How can you... Oh, way up there.
I'm going to respawn and see if I can get Kevin.
You're looking a little pale.
Hi. You're looking a little pale.
Oh.
There's obviously some neat post-processing happening here, kind of making all of our colors match the world a bit better. Neat.
Still one of the
Okay.
things I have to learn how to
There
do.
we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you walk around, there's like words that come up.
Where?
And you can see how, like over here.
I don't see any words.
So you can see how the creators, oh, maybe they're randomized then, or local. I see them. You'll see words floating up, like little phrases and stuff. And they're in different languages.
There's one.
Some are English.
Oh, this is Russian. Or, might not be Russian, but Cyrillic.
Yeah, there's different languages. If you find, there's one that says, like, this one is English. Rest in peace, Wowaka. Thank you for your music. They keep me in check all these years. We will miss you.
Oh, mine are like really far away.
You have to keep walking.
Oh.
Just walk along the tracks here. You'll get more.
Oh, there's one. Oh, this one's in Japanese. Oh, you have to wait till they get to the...
I haven't seen any letters yet.
Oh, and they track your head.
Yeah,
Nice.
Can definitely see some. I see one right
It's been a
here.
year. Rest in peace, Wowaka-san. We love you.
Really?
Arigato for all the great songs. We hope you still rest well even to this day. Keep on rolling. Oh, now it's gone. It got small.
I wonder if in desktop it doesn't work. I don't get any of them.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they're on a layer that you can't see.
Could be.
Oh, that would be sad. Especially, like, Japanese users. A lot of them are on desktop, not in VR.
Right.
Such a beautiful tribute.
These little words here. What is that?
Are they floating upwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and they're
them.
Yeah,
small
that's-
phrases. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
we're seeing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can't read
So that's really
Japanese
neat.
fast
I wonder
enough.
where all these comics came from. Like if they were
Yeah,
submitted
that's
to the
pretty
world, or if
cool.
they found them online and maybe put them in, or it's
Right.
neat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure where they came from. But it would be neat if they were kind of like crowdsourced.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
wonder if maybe they were comments on the videos themselves, or hard to say.
Yeah. Oh,
Does this world also mimic
Oh, did
one
it
of
just get brighter? Yeah.
this works?
There's a
okay.
barrier here
Yeah.
where it gets brighter.
So like I actually don't know Wowaka's um work well enough to
Right.
say. I only knew of them through this tribute world.
Gotcha.
Music's really cool, though. I
Yeah,
can
it
really
is.
see why people like it. Like I know you can't really
I
hear it on the
wish
stream, but definitely
I
check
could
it out.
hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
it's cool. Cool music.
So you're gonna have to take their
Yeah.
word for it that the music is great.
But you can definitely check it out on YouTube as well. So yeah.
Whoa, this one's fast.
I'm dancing to the music you can't hear.
Oh, that's what the
Wait,
music
so
looks
what
like.
genre? You said something earlier, Dylan. What genre of music is this?
Oh, so they did Vocaloid
A Vocaloid.
performances.
Gotcha.
So like what you're hearing is a Vocaloid, I believe. But I think they
Gotcha.
also were a lead singer, like so they did non-Vocaloid stuff as well,
Mm-hmm.
is my understanding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this song is really fast.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Really.
So where does this track go?
I think it ends.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I kind of wondered. I know it's going to sound really bad. Maybe. I kind of wondered if the train track was here because they're making a reference to the end of the line.
I don't know.
Oh.
Which is why I wanted to go and check,
Huh.
but there doesn't seem to be anything.
Right at the end of
But
it.
I didn't actually get there. You know what? I'll actually go there. I'll actually see. Because it's totally something I would do. Nope. Nothing. Which is fine. It's fine. The world has to stop at some point.
Okay, ready to go to the next world?
Let's do it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this world was also quest friendly. I'll just put that in. The rest of the worlds, each of them are quest friendly, including this next one.
Antiheat's apartment. Well. If you're watching, let us know in the comments a place in VRChat that you like to go to remember someone or to chill or to mentally comprise yourself, or even let us know where you would go in real life or what you would do in real life for what you would do. Because a lot of the time, these worlds that are created are because they're based off of what someone would actually do in real life. Oh, yes, we've been here before. We've streamed this.
I don't think we streamed it.
Yep, we definitely did. It's got the junkyard, right? Oh,
If
no,
we
we
streamed
didn't.
it, I've
Yeah, we
totally
did.
forgotten about streaming it.
I remember, because this is the first place that I used my antlion microphone. Because I would keep hitting it with my beard.
That was not streamed.
Sometimes we're here and we're not streaming.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
We
could
do
have.
exist outside of the stream.
That's a lie, and you know it. The stream ends, and so does our existence.
Oh.
Wait, where's the Kevin?
So, right
here.
beside you.
Just arrived.
Oh!
Yeah, it's so long.
I swear I was looking right there.
Here.
So yeah, we're mostly here for one small aspect of this world. It's a very cool world, so it's got a lot to it than just what we're here for. But in terms of memorials, I will maybe let Scout kind of let us know, maybe introduce this one and direct us.
Yeah, so we were, this is just a very cool world to explore. It's got lots of really amazing, cool, like, they've done a really good job of making it feel like an entire world that you could visit where everything's very integrated. The apartment itself, and then you can actually go outside the apartment and visit a bunch of other areas. But when we were in here, I believe not on stream, we came across a memorial to a VRChat user named Spiky, who is someone that I had interacted with or been in the same world with very briefly, who seemed like just the most darling, lovely person. And we wanted to kind of show that even within a world that isn't specifically about memorializing someone, sometimes you just find little things, little altars or little memorials to someone that mattered. To the person who made the world. So I thought that was a really nice touch. So why don't we won't show off the whole apartment today, but definitely come visit if you've never been here before. But if we go outside this door here, I think that's the first kind of section. Maybe.
We'll get my camera for you.
Oh, and this is Antiheat's apartment by Antiheat.
I swear this has grown since the last time I saw it.
It might have.
It might not have.
So-
It's just because
these-
it's so crowded. It looks like to me it has.
I think these are all people that are either friends or maybe have contributed in some way to this world or to the user. And there's Spiky is listed right here. But there's also lots of people whose worlds we've been to. Other places, I see Hopping Mad, I see Chris, who made the Udon Bird Sanctuary. I'm sorry, I always call it the Duck Sanctuary because I like duck. The Udon Bird Sanctuary.
They're
Yeah,
ducks.
lots of people, and what a and this world's really fun because there's lots of like I love this little piece of spray paint right here that just says emotions hard. It's so relatable. There's just some really cool
hard.
emotions are very, very hard. So let's see if we can find the memorial. I'm hoping that we can. So
Yeah.
and I also remember that there was kind of a trick to getting around, and I don't
But
remember
there's
what it
also
is.
there's a portal thing to get around in there.
Oh, in there.
Yeah.
In there,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's how we're supposed
That's
to
the
do.
easy way.
So
I used to
you
just
can
try
get
to
to
jump
every
from rooftop to
area
rooftop.
by like going along cables and jumping,
Here we
but
go. Here
you
we go.
can just
So,
use the
was it the party
teleports.
rooftop?
Yeah.
Let's try the party rooftop. Let's.
Look at that.
No.
No,
Wasn't
It
this
wasn't
one?
this
isn't it?
one. No.
Oh,
So
Okay.
we got to go back.
Okay.
but it's
this
got the
one did
T-Rex in the
have,
corner over there.
This one had a this.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Chris
these
Duck.
these folks.
Yeah.
This doesn't float down
That's
here.
neat.
Okay, so let's head back because it wasn't this one. Shipping cargo roof. I think that might be it. Okay.
Which one?
Shipping cargo. You sure? But at least we can look from up
This
here.
is a very big world.
Yeah.
we'll try our
So
best.
you can go along these cables to that spot. You can go along the cables along there. You can literally go everywhere. Or you can teleport. Wait, where'd they go? Oh, they're there.
I'll find it.
Okay, it's not this one. Let's go back.
Yeah. Why don't you
Either
guys
way,
show
this
off
is a
the apartment and I'll
this is a great way to
I'll find
to
the
just
rooftop.
explore the world. There's the shower.
Oh, even the ambient sound is nice in here.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn my world sound back up.
Hologram roof.
Where are we going? What?
Scout's looking, and then is
Oh,
gonna tell us where to
this
go.
is cool. It twinkles on the areas that people are at.
Yeah.
That is neat. Wait, they stopped twinkling. Oh, yeah, Kevin's back
Because
here.
they came back.
Not Scout. There might just be a timer.
Maybe Scout jumped to a different part.
But then that would be twinkling.
Elevator roof.
See where it
Is
is,
it-
where it's hiding.
What? Is it Sunset Building? Observation roof? Is this it? No. So where are we going?
Yeah, we just didn't see it. Yeah,
It's the party
It's which
rooftop.
one?
Okay,
the lilac lamp rooftop.
okay. And where are we going?
So it's actually back here behind this.
Oh,
right here.
Oh, here.
Oh. Spiky.
Yeah. So she had a hat that I think she really liked, and that might be what this. I think this might have been her
I
character's
see.
hat.
Oh, that's sweet.
But yeah, I thought this was really, really quite nice. You know, just kind of integrated into a place where friends might hang out and visit, and just a beautiful little memorial. I thought it was really nice and wanted to
Mhm.
share.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, there's tons to explore in this world. Really, really cool place. So definitely check it out if you've never been here before. It's a very popular world, so there's a good chance a lot of people have. But I thought this memorial was very nice. Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Where to next?
Next.
Oh, how are we for time?
Keep on falling.
It's 7:30.
Okay. See that big creature over there building a spirit bomb?
Oh yeah.
Just all the ads, everything that's in here, all the visuals are just astounding. Like how much time would have gone into just making these
There we go.
little tweaks. Like the spinning cup back there. Yep, this one's definitely a new one for me.
So this one has a little bit of a description right here, which maybe we can read out.
Okay.
So this says, welcome. This world is inspired by the Pixar film Coco, the Mexican holiday Dia de Muertos, Day of the Dead, and the fandom Ofrendas at Methit, Fur Meat, and PawCon. You can interact with the photos for a brief bio. This is a memorial for furries all over the world and fandom influences who are no longer with us. Please be respectful. Have anything you want to share? You can contact the world creator, Changa Husky.
Nice. Oh, that was
So you can
global.
click on it to remove it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So yeah, I came across this world in my just in my adventures around VRChat, and this one's like a guaranteed tearjerker for me. So I'll keep it together today though. So yeah, this is just a really, really beautiful tribute to many people in the furry fandom who are no longer around, who are no longer with us, and just a chance to be able to learn a little bit about them or their stories or see their characters, things like that. And I just thought it was a really beautiful world. Really, really fitting tribute to a lot of people that just wanted to bring a lot of joy and happiness to others with their costumes and
Which you
their
can really
characters. So
tell by this mural. This mural is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, really
Not
beautiful mural.
great.
It really, it just
I really like
so
how this
tells me
world.
about the community.
Yeah, I like how this
Cool.
world really shows the way that a whole fandom can kind of come together
Oh,
in
Mhm.
memorializing.
So yeah, how this works over here is that there's a bunch of buttons that allow you to switch which
Oh.
year you're viewing, which year set. And then it'll change all of the icons on the wall to people who may have passed away
Aw.
that year. So these are all people that we lost in 2021. And yeah, when you click on them, you can see thing pops up and tells you a bit about them.
Oh, again, it's global.
Yeah, so you can click to
Yeah.
turn it on and off, and yeah, quite neat. So for example, this person named Rab was Rab the Otter was a VRChat user.
Oh.
So you know, it's just even if I hadn't met some of these people, it's just really nice to see a little bit about them.
So is that true, Scout? You know a fair amount of these people?
Well, I mean, I use the word know lightly.
Hmm.
I don't think I've met most of these people in person. I know of some of these people.
I see.
But when I say, yeah. So yeah, if I switch the years, I guess that's going to be global too. So here's
Oh,
yeah.
that's a lot bigger.
There we
yeah.
go.
So here's a
Aw.
bunch of people that
Yikes.
yeah, and I know that the world creator is trying to update as much as possible. There's obviously lots of people. The
Yeah.
furry
Yeah.
fandom's a big place, so they're trying to find out what they can about people and add them here and kind of memorialize them and their characters. And it's interesting because you can actually go back quite far. You know, there's if I go back to 2006 to 1990, you know, some of these people were
Yeah.
it's even interesting. You can even see the the art styles change and things like that. It's just very interesting
Right.
to be able to see that. So yeah, obviously lots of people, lots of very cool people. And then over here, they've got some people that were either big influences on the fandom or important in the fandom. Some illustrators, and they've actually got some examples of some of their work here.
Oh, neat.
Like Omahara, the Cat Dancer, was a very important comic in the community, especially in the early days. And it's just really cool to see, these illustrations and stuff like that. And then there's a lovely altar here, which is really just
The
beautiful.
Ofrenda.
And yeah.
Ofrenda.
Nice.
And
It really feels like one too.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd you get that avatar?
Really beautiful.
Oh, it's right
I
there.
just wanted to show you this is such a neat thing. And so
Oh, dog bomb.
yeah, it's Dog Bomb. Yeah, so Dog Bomb was a really lovely, amazing person that had ALS and passed away in the community a couple years ago. And as you can see from these photos, Dog Bomb just like spent a ton of time just trying to make people happy and always going out and interacting with kids and just being a delightful human being. And what's so interesting is that Dog Bomb's costume is actually based on his dog who had passed away. So it's almost like a double tribute. Dog Bomb really loved this dog and made a fursuit that then he would wear out to try to cheer people up and make their days better. And yeah, you can see the lei, the flowers that the Dog Bomb character wears are very important, and so someone made an avatar to kind of leave as a tribute to Dog Bomb, and so that other people could embody and try to kind of carry the spirit on. So I thought that was just a really lovely tribute. And here we actually have a note that Dog Bomb wrote to a friend. They brought into VRChat. So just little touches like that are really, really neat.
I love that it's like the actual scanned napkin.
Isn't that
Aw.
neat? Yeah. And then over here, we just have a couple other people. I remember Lemonade Coyote was I believe an EMT. Like
Oh.
someone who works in ambulances and stuff. And so, sometimes in the fandom, someone's costumes might continue to be worn by a friend or things like that. I know Dog Bomb's costumes, you might see them around at conventions, worn by friends. And anyway, just a really beautiful place for people to come and reflect on friends they may have lost or even people they never met.
Right.
Yeah, great design, beautiful place.
Mhm.
Really enjoyed that this was a thing.
Well, this is a beautiful tribute. Like even just looking out here, like, for everyone to see.
It's the Coco. It's the Coco.
It's the stage
Probably
area
from the
of the
VR
movie.
experience.
Oh.
Have you ever tried the VR experience of Coco? It's so
I
good.
started it, never
Yeah.
actually finished it.
It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
enjoyed
Nice
tried
it.
it.
compliment to the film.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
And I see
big
Kevin's grabbed
avatar.
another one of the avatars.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I look like, but I'm really tall.
It's oh my
Big and buff.
Algebra.
Well, there's a mirror here. I think you're kind
Oh,
of
yeah? Oh yeah.
a Day of the
What are
Dead
they-
inspired kind of character.
Oh wow. Yes, I am.
Quite beautiful.
Yes.
Yikes. That's great. Oh, even my eyes move. How awesome.
Neat. Gosh, what a beautiful world.
Isn't it
Yeah,
lovely?
it's really nice.
Really, really lots of love put into this.
Mhm.
Reverence for sure. Oh, that's nice. So they honored Disney and Osamu Tezuka.
And this world is quest friendly too. So if you're a quest user and you want to check it out, like Dylan said, definitely
Nice.
feel free.
Do I still have my world volume down?
All right.
Oh, I do. So you can
So
all
I
hear the
will
music
pull up
now.
The next one.
Here's the music. Oh shoot, that means I didn't have music in the last world.
We did
Or
that on purpose,
sound
I
in
think,
the
'cause
last
it was
world.
copyrighted.
In
the,
Antiheat's apartment?
Oh, in Antiheat's. Oh,
Yeah.
in Antiheat's apartment. Oh.
Sorry
Yeah,
everyone.
that one was world sounds, but it's okay.
Yeah, there wasn't.
we're always
There's
extra
not
cautious.
background music really, but
It was just the sound of
Yeah.
the rain, which is always pleasant. But
yeah.
And on the
I'll
rooftop,
say
you
that
could hear
was-
vehicles, I think, in the distance.
oh, okay.
Okay, here we go. Last world.
Here we go.
Wow, cool.
Do you think I should turn off the sound?
I don't know if this is stream friendly or not. It might. I don't know.
Oh. This is very celestial.
They don't say.
You could let it play for a couple of seconds and then turn it off.
Yeah.
Just in case. Just so people can hear what it sounds like, but then turn it off in case it's copyrighted.
It's very relaxing.
Here. This way, bring. Here's-
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Kevin.
This world
That's
kind of
very
reminds me
pretty.
of one of the worlds that we went to 2 weeks ago, the black and white world. That's like at the dream
Hey,
space.
Dylan.
Oh, thank you. I like the straws.
Yeah, that was a neat world.
The Campanula one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one is called Healing, and it's by Ren 1904. And the description that they gave says, "Please heal the tiredness of the day." It's a new world, and just came out on the 15th. Looks
Oh,
like.
okay.
There's an elephant.
Neat.
Yeah, I knew Kevin would like that. Yay.
Have shared some beer with me. There we go.
Kevin has made some great art involving elephants.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope to revive that someday.
Oh, is that Finn's beer?
I thought it
No,
was,
this
but
one's a
says
different.
Oh, it is different.
Yeah, Bandai beer.
I really love that these drinks have bubbles, and I'm gonna hold it up to the camera. Maybe they can see.
Oh, does it fizzle?
Yeah, it's kind of fizzing, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's neat
that's
little
cool.
ice cubes that kind of change as you rotate it.
Nice.
I think that's actually the drink pouring out a little bit. It's got a neat liquid shader in there.
Oh,
You can-
yeah.
hopefully
So
you can see.
it's not entirely showing. Can you try that again?
Here, I'm just very short. You see?
Oh, it's not really
I
showing.
think if you let
Here.
go, try letting go, maybe it'll show. Oh, wait.
Here,
Oh, no, it depends on the angle to see the bubbles.
there we go. So you can see the bubbles now.
Thanks,
There you
John.
go.
I'm too short to show.
You can see the liquid level change as you drink it.
Ooh, this one shoots out bubbles.
Huh?
Can you
Oh,
guys
it's a
see
little
those?
camera.
Try it, John.
Oh, there's more than one. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
another one right here. Yeah.
Oh,
shoots
which
out
one of these
bubbles.
things?
This one's fireworks.
Whoa. That's neat.
I can somewhat hear the fireworks, I think. No, I don't. No.
I can't hear them.
Oh, wow. There's a pup and a cat over here.
We've got a chocolate fountain.
Yeah, we
We do.
And
Oh,
marshmallows.
It's
Yum.
so hard to find a vegan chocolate fountain, so I'm so glad we have this one.
Time to sleep.
Ow.
Cozy bed.
Dirt.
Oh, you can turn the background music
Ow.
off here
Oh, really?
at this little icon.
Oh, perfect.
Oh. Well, perfect place to talk.
Or is there another
Yeah.
world? Or is this it?
No, this is the last one.
Pew pew, pew pew. Oh, and then they explode.
I know how to
Look
put
at
this
my
up.
love explode.
Oh, a way to capture a photo on this thing.
Yeah, it does a
Yeah, this little
selfie.
button.
See?
This little button does it.
Yeah, so we
So,
could get
there you
like a
go.
nice
If you
photo
got
with
it.
all of us.
Totally. But
we
I don't know
wanna-
where that photo goes to.
I've got the
Does it go
button.
somewhere?
I don't know. I think you have to take a photo of the photo to save
Oh,
it.
okay.
John.
Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew, pew pew.
What
Pew
a goo is
pew.
making all that. The fireworks.
Okay. Are you wanting me to take a photo of you shooting fireworks into the photo? There we go.
Nice. Nice.
Lovely.
Beautiful. What are
Does this work? Yeah. Are you able to
Yeah.
play it?
I'm not sure what it's supposed to do.
They're really pretty. Very cute.
Maybe you just pretend to play.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they're very pretty.
Yeah. The shaders on them are nice. Gosh, I'm gonna go to sleep. This music is making me so
Yeah.
nappy.
So relaxed.
Well, let's go
Mhm.
chat.
Okay. It's that time. Okay, you're all too far away from each other.
Okay.
I'm
where
trying
do you
to
want
work
us?
with you
okay.
here.
Sorry, where do we want to
You
sit?
gotta wrangle us.
Here?
Yep, right there.
Oh, we should have this in the background. This thing's pretty.
My God.
That's true.
Okay, then get in front of that. Oh, the blue light
You mean
thing is
this
actually
thing,
not
Dylan?
great.
This thing.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
does
okay.
it
Why
blow
don't
the
why don't we
camera?
stand over here then, between the elephant and the giraffe?
Elefante, my favorite.
Okay.
Good.
Scout, can you get a little closer?
Mhm.
Perfect. Okay. Oops, excuse me.
Wrangling success.
Exactly.
I got them all. They're all here. Perfect.
Yay.
Yay. All right, I'm gonna pull up my list.
We went
3
to
for
Second.
a good number of worlds today.
We
Is it
sure
7
did.
altogether?
We had such an active,
7
relaxing
worlds.
trip across all these worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Hill Dog Park.
Yeah, first one was Happy Hill Dog Park 1.1 by Dr. Kim, created by Studio CyFi, which is Cyan Laser and Fiona.
Great name.
Mm-hmm.
I love that place. I think it's amazing. The AI is
Yeah.
extremely well built, and I love that they optimized it for Quest. I know that's not
Mhm.
easy, but
Definitely not.
you know, it's so cool that, like, you know, every VRChat user can probably check it out. You know, desktop, PC Quest, and go pet some dogs. Really cool place.
Mm-hmm. Play fetch, hang out with friends around a fire, chat.
Steal
Yeah.
your friend's dog.
Yeah, and steal your friend's dog.
Oh, consistently. We won't say who, but yes. And it pairs very nicely with the Udon Bird Sanctuary too. I feel like makes me wonder what
Yeah.
other animals people have employed in the same way. You know,
Well, the the
just
bird
therapy-wise.
sanctuary.
Yeah, that's
Being able
yeah.
to.
So like, there's the
Mm-hmm.
that's what Kevin was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh,
the bird
yeah.
sanctuary is one, which is really cool. You can feed the birds there, and if you go on Sundays, there's a special bird.
Scout,
that's
when we
great.
went and visited Fiona's demo world of the AI of the animals walking around.
Yeah.
Oh, and and Fiona's kitty world, the all pink palace.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the kitty
They
world with all
pet
those
them.
little cats. Yeah.
So good.
And there's also the world. Oh, what was it called? It's the winter. It's like a winter. It was made for Fiona as part of the prefabs gift thing last December, and
yeah,
it
what was that
had
world?
the deer.
Oh, yeah, the
deer
deer.
onsen.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
deer that you can
right.
interact with. That's right.
Yeah, and you could feed them cookies.
So
Yeah.
Right.
Again,
good.
using Fiona's AI stuff for that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that the world really shows off. I mean, Fiona has been innovating in the area of AIs for, you know, interactable animals in VRChat for many years. And I feel like that world really shows off kind of how far it's come and how impressive it is. You know, it's you really feel like you're interacting with dogs in that world. And so it's very impressive, and I really look forward to the results of the therapy, and kind of the research that they're doing in that world. I'm not sure if it's actual therapy or other sorts of kind of relaxing research, but definitely check out. We'll post in the comments. You can check out what the researchers are doing, and go visit yourself. Yeah.
We just got a comment from my mom, and she says, "Did I hear you say you can pet some dogs?"
Yes.
Oh yeah.
With lots
yes,
of
you
exclamation points. You sure
Yes.
can. And actually, that reminds me that I had asked, like, oh gosh, so many months ago, I'd asked my sisters if they had any special requests for types of worlds for us to look for in VRChat, and they wanted a dog world. So
There you
Nice.
go.
it now exists. My
And it was
family
at the
can go
very
pet
beginning
dogs.
of the stream. Yes.
Yep.
Wish granted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really great world. And I'm excited to see kind of more worlds like it. So then next we went to the BLM Bird Sanctuary by Bingko, our very own Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And that world, we've been to it before. It's always nice to return to. It's very relaxing and beautiful, and it's got some really great birds in it that Kevin has sculpted, and then some additional birds. Um, and then the kind of the thing that we wanted to showcase there was if you click on the sign, you go up above the world and you can see um, names around the island in
Right.
the water, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a world. I feel weird speaking for you, Kevin.
Oh
I know
no,
you
it's okay.
already told us about it
Mm-hmm.
when we went there, but a very lovely tribute and memorial to Black lives who had, I believe, all of those people were killed by police.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Okay.
That's right.
So
And
that
that there's
was
a website at the top that
right.
actually talks more to each of them, and yeah, it's all very tragic when it comes down to it. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes we do have to step back. I mean, it's been such a tough year for, I would say, all of us at this point. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone has gotten out of this year without some sense of loss, whether or not it's human or otherwise, or um, and it's just a lot. It's just so much, and so I think it was just a way to. I think all these worlds share something in common in terms of the space we kind of give ourselves to, and that we need to be able to feel these things, to be able to process them, to just cry if you need to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And a few people have done that even in my worlds where they just like let go, and that, which is really touching to hear that that's even that, you know, I can provide that in some way. So, and I feel that's probably very true of a lot of the creators of these worlds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well said.
Nice.
Um, so then next we went to Treehouse in the Shade, made by
Mm,
1001. And
beautiful
gosh,
world.
just all of 1001's worlds are just incredible. So many beautiful shaders and just wonderful places to check out. And the Treehouse in the Shade is probably one of my favorites, made by 1001, because it's just such a relaxing and it's nice to just have the treehouse to sit in. I don't this whole treehouses just feel like a place where you can kind of forget your
Exactly.
your worries, but also like reflect on kind of more emotional, deeper things going on for you.
I
Um,
could use one right now. Proper tree house in real life. Yeah,
yeah,
a tree.
the
yeah.
For me, the big thing in Treehouse is like you put on like a space or an ocean theme for the skybox, and then you fly around. I
Hmm.
love that world
Yeah,
specifically for that. Like it's the same flight system as what you see in a lot of worlds, but it's the environment that you're flying around. It's open with a small fixation point that is, with such amazing skyboxes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think Scout, you
Hmm.
said earlier when we were talking that it's very grounding the way that, it's a very open space, but then you've got the treehouse that really grounds it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you're feeling like you need a more cozy space, you've got that. And if your way of letting yourself be introspective is flying amongst the stars, that's also something you can do there. It's a really great world that lots of different people can enjoy and kind of make it their own every time they visit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And to Kevin's point when we were in there, it's it's very sad that 1001 passed, but also very beautiful that these worlds are still here, um, and that what they offer to the VRChat community can live on.
Yeah. Legacy.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just want to acknowledge a comment from my mom in reference to the Black Lives Matter world. Sadly, you can add more Black lives that have been snuffed out
It's very
weekly.
true. It's very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I'll
It
probably
hasn't
do that in the next
hasn't
update.
stopped. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So next we went to Wowaka, A Grey World by Flower of Good and Lhun.
Mm. Another that was the that's another great memorial world, which I've always been a fan of when people friends make a world to celebrate a birthday, to celebrate uh, something about a person, but let alone as a memorial as well to celebrate the person themselves. I think it's such a great aspect, such a great use of art.
Mm.
Oh, it's a real gift. I mean, we're lucky to have them one for Scout, right? Which I another world I still want to update, but like that was such a beautiful like thing to do as a family of sorts, and then be able to present it to you in that way. Oh, that's actually a huge highlight for me, Scout. I don't know if you know that. Like I was like, it's just like so delighted, and I'm so far from there, but I can still feel that like that palpable excitement of just giving, you know?
Hmm.
It was such an awesome birthday present. I had such a great time, and I think I could really feel how much like caring and love went into that world. So thank you so much again for that. We should go party there again. But
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, what I thought was really neat in the memorial world that was, I don't know, like when we went down to the lower area and there was all the kind of like condolences and thoughts from people about the artist, they were kind of like floating past very quickly. And I feel like that's kind of the nature of thoughts and wishes and stuff like that. They felt like very physical incarnations of like, a
it's
thought you might
true.
have about someone who had passed away whose music had influenced you, or an artist that you'd really enjoyed, or I don't know, sometimes, just in your day-to-day life, you'd have kind of a passing thought about someone and how much you appreciated them or their art or work, writing, things like that. So I thought that was a really neat way to show it off. You kind of had to chase the thoughts down a little bit almost if you wanted to read them. I just thought that was kind of accurate to how it might happen
Very
in
true.
day-to-day life.
Mm. Hmm.
And yeah, that's right. How life is so fleeting and so ephemeral to begin with, right? You're just trying to like, yeah, I'm like making this, you can't see my hands. I'm making like this pulling motion with my hands. Like, you wish you could keep it with you, but that's just not the way things
Mm.
work.
Hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
So then we went to Antiheat's apartment by Antiheat, and we didn't really show off the worlds. It's a beautiful, really cool world. But we mainly went there because we wanted to show off the memorial to Spiky, who was a part of that community in VRChat, and who Scout had briefly met at one point. And it was just a really lovely memorial in the way that it was in an existing space that was probably a hangout world. It's probably a hangout world for that community. And it's so nice that, they've sort of have they have their friend with them there in the world, in the memorial. It was really beautiful.
I'm trying to
Absolutely.
remember about the world. The world was created or being created, and then the memorial is like an afterthought, if I'm correct, right? The world itself was not a memorial. Is
That's
that
Yeah.
correct. The
correct?
world already existed before. Yeah, the world has existed for a while, so it was added. It was added in a later
Mm.
update.
So again,
Mhm.
it's not a memorial world, but it's a way of incorporating a memorial into a world, which is another concept. Which again, how they do that with like the candles, with their favorite hat there, and it's
Mhm.
kind of tucked tucked away as like an Easter egg
Mhm.
for
Yeah, for those who
those
know, right?
for those who know, for those who want to look for it, for those who this person may have been important to.
Mhm.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. And then we went to the Furry Family Ofrenda by Chunga Husky, and
Mm,
this one is a memorial that it's a memorial world, and it's for the furry fandom and the people who have been lost over the years. And gosh, like just so well thought out, so well designed, really nice the way that you
Yeah.
can go through the different years and select people's photos and just learn a little bit about them. And
which I loved your comment as
so
well, Scout, about how you get, as you select the different years, you can see the progression and of the eras.
Mm. The style
oh, of
of
the
the
art
art.
styles and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, which was it's kind of it's really neat to see, and I think obviously I didn't know a lot of those people, but it was just I loved hearing about them and reading a little bit about them, and I thought that was such a nice thing to have all incorporated into one place.
Hmm.
Someone might go there because they had lost someone, or they knew someone who had passed, and then you might learn about all these other people, and kind of makes it feel less lonely, sad, but also less
Mm-hmm.
lonely in a way. It's like a
Hmm.
lovely memorial.
And really nice to see the way that it shows how each of these people contributed to the larger community of the fandom.
Yeah. Never quite forgotten, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
And having been to Dia de los Muertos celebrations before, it captures the spirit very well of what it's like to just sit with that, that
Mm.
those memories and that presence. And even if you don't know those people, it doesn't really matter. It's just this spirit of being there for them. Really something.
Yeah. And so then that leaves us with our last world here, which is called Healing, and it's by Ren 1904.
So I always like doing a little look around of our last world just to remind you of where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Love the
Perfect world to
crystal
end in.
animals. Love the fireworks you get to
By
play
my
with.
favorite one.
Hmm.
Yeah, this world is just lovely and very relaxing, and the
Yeah.
music is really well chosen, and yeah, I love all the beautiful falling star kind of particle effects that you can watch. They're really quite soothing to just kind of watch them float through the sky.
Hmm.
It's
And
a
then like
beautiful
they
place.
kind of burst too, which is neat. I really like this
Mhm.
this ribbon light sculpture thing on the
Yeah, that is very
Yeah.
cool.
side here. You can kind of just watch that, and it's very calming.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very 90s about it too. I can't quite put my finger on why I say that.
Lava
The
lamp?
music and the colors. I
Huh.
don't know what it is, but I love it. It's just very. There's something very nostalgic about it as well.
The 90s had that whole like clear objects thing
Right.
in product design. I don't know if that's
That could be
maybe
some
one of
part
the
of it. Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Kind of like the see-through cases on electronics and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
I had my see-through computer case. Yeah.
Oh
You-
Or was
boy.
there
that
was
the 2000s?
Oh, that was in
I'm
the
mixing it up.
2000s. But there was also the see-through
Yeah,
Game
maybe
Boy,
it's
the see-through
2000s thing.
N64, the see-through.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. Yeah.
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 So yeah, this is a really nice place to finish off today. I think
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
you know, there's some places in VRChat that just are really nice for relaxing, and kind of being introspective. And it's like it can kind of put you in a
Mhm.
mood that
Mhm.
you know you weren't in 10 minutes before you put the headset on. Because
Yeah.
they're just so immersive and beautiful. So
Yeah.
one of the magic powers of being immersed in VR.
And the other really great thing too with VRChat is that with there being so many different worlds, is that, you know, like you might share a particular interest or something with the person you've lost, and you can probably find a world where that is represented. And so, you know, like we selected worlds that are about that are virtual memorials and healing spaces, but that can be very personal to
Yeah.
each person. And so, you know, what I curated today isn't necessarily all that's available, and you can kind
Oh,
of
there
go out there and find anything.
already
I
just
bet
when
there's
you
a
talk
lot.
about
Yeah.
animals you can play with to relax, we had a long list there. We've had
Mm-hmm.
throughout
Mhm.
the year almost that we've been streaming. I'm trying to think of all the times I've gone to think, wow, this world is really relaxing. We
Mm-hmm.
need to come back
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have a comment or two.
Oh, we do?
Oh, do we? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
We
Uh,
Fins.
yeah, Finn's joined us. Hi,
Thank you.
Finn.
Hey,
Oh, hi,
Fins.
Fins.
Yeah, Finn says, sorry, didn't able to catch you guys this week. Talks going on and all. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, the
Oh,
Prefab
it's
Talks
nice.
event is happening this weekend, which gosh,
Great
That's right.
so much
talks.
amazing content. Yeah, very
It's unfortunate
exciting.
that we're having our
And
stream
We
during it, but
Yeah, we are
yeah,
watching it
we're gonna
before
go
the
back.
stream, and we'll go back to it later. Yeah,
yeah,
really amazing
totally.
information, cool
Yeah.
presentations.
And they're all going to be put up online as separate videos afterwards as well. So
Awesome.
if you missed it and you're
On
seeing
demand.
us talk about it here,
Yeah.
you can find it by looking at the VRC Prefabs
Like
Talks TLX.
Lakuza was talking about how to market yourself, like on Twitter, your social media,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
how to make a trailer. Rublox was talking about
Rubik's.
Ocublocks.
Yeah. Rubik's
We're
was
combining
talking
people.
about interactivity.
Octoplex.
Octa. Octo. Was it
Shoot.
Octoplex?
I,
Is it not
I think there
Oculus?
might.
No?
Oh, yes,
I
it's
think there
No,
might
Ocublock.
be
that's
multiple
some.
users with Ocu
Well,
in
there
the
is
front.
Octu.
Oh, okay.
There is
Yeah.
Octuplex, I think.
Sorry,
All our
Anyways,
usernames.
there's a whole bunch of videos,
Yeah.
lots of great content on about designing for VRChat and things like that. But yeah, Fins also says, oh, Octuplex. Thank you, Fins.
Thanks, Vince.
Oh, my goodness.
Octuplex.
Thank you.
Was giving a great talk. Rubix was talking about immersion, how to increase immersion in your world
And interactivity, yeah.
and interactivity.
Yeah, it was really interesting. Lots
I
of
really
good
wanted
examples.
to catch the one on shaders. That I have to go back and watch
Yes.
that one.
Is that by
'Cause-
Oh
Fuopi?
yeah.
Fuopi? I don't know. Trying to remember things like
Yes.
off the top of my memory is kind of hard.
It's tough.
Um,
It's tough.
Yeah.
But
All
I'm
stuff
trying
that's
to
worth
I'm
checking
trying to
out.
get into to start coding shaders like for computational purposes and for art purposes. But yeah, I'm
Mhm.
trying to
So it
trying
was
to
a really nice time for
get
that
that.
talk to come up.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm
Mhm.
excited for that. And there's
Um,
more
We'll check it out.
tomorrow.
Yes. And so Finns also says, I'm publishing the Dream Diary project a couple of days later. Hope you guys will be interested. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes, we
Yes.
would.
Yes.
I've
Always
already looked at
interested
one of the
in
worlds.
what you make.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yay.
definitely interested. Very excited to see more about that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how much we can
Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah.
talk about it though, but
Oh, let's
could
wait.
we-
We'll talk about
Yeah,
it
but
when we
wait,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
We'll wait.
well, wait, because
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, yeah.
great
Yeah.
project that Finns is working on that I
It's
would
a
love
really
to
cool
share.
premise.
Yes. We are very excited.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
God, that's going to be
stay
a whole
tuned.
stream in
tuned.
itself of just going through those
Yeah.
worlds. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and that reminds me, Lakusa had brought up about one of the things to do when marketing your worlds is you can do tours and previews with live streamers like us. So
Like
if you are
us.
someone,
Like us, yes.
if you're someone who wants to show off some worlds, some work in progress that's polished to a level that you're happy with to show off as a preview, get in touch with us. You can join our Discord. That's probably like the best way to get in contact with us at this point for that kind of stuff. But if you're not on Discord, you can catch us on Twitter. Facebook is like kind of a little bit harder to like get in touch with us. We also have email.
You typically find that a lot of this
Yeah.
community is mostly on Twitter and less on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. So Twitter and Discord is the best ways to get in touch with us. And we absolutely want to check out new content that's going to be released. We're very excited about new worlds. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Feed us,
Yeah.
Seymour.
Finn's posted a very cute little purple heart.
Aw, thank you, Finn.
We love
and
you
thank
too,
you for
Finn.
popping on to
Seriously.
say
Thank you.
hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which-
Despite the schedule. I know.
Again, relaxing worlds. Finns has a good number of them. Has
Yeah,
like
not the
some
horror
great.
Oh
ones.
my goodness. Yeah.
Wait,
There's
Oh,
relaxing
yeah,
worlds,
not-
and then there's horror
Mhm.
worlds.
Submerge is fun. Some people might find it
Relaxing for
relaxing. I
some.
don't think we would, but
Yeah.
fun.
If you want to hear
But
me
Aquarius.
just going for about 20 minutes, you can watch
Good
Oh,
20
when we
minutes.
go see
hilarious.
Submerged
Hyperventilating.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a constant walking along the bottom of the ocean floor. It was like Tina in Bob's
Very
Burgers.
specific pitch. Yeah, in and
Yep.
out.
Finn says, oof, I really want to move from relaxing world. We love all your worlds, Finn.
Very much so,
Yes.
yes. Very much. Especially waiting
Emphatically
for that.
so, yes.
So when we went and we had that tour with Finns, the first one, the or the only one, I guess. Yeah, we haven't done another tour with Finns yet.
No, the tour we did a whole bunch of worlds.
Yeah,
The
but the tour stream, Finn showed us that
Yeah.
one world that they haven't published.
which
I'm-
one? They showed us a bunch of worlds.
The fantasy
they showed us
RPG
all the
style.
worlds. Oh, you're thinking of the one with the, tree?
one, the
Yes.
collaborative one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where they're working with some other folks with the skies or something.
Yep.
Something about skies.
Oh, are we talking about Sky, the Children of Light, or are we talking about that?
Yeah,
other
are you
world
talking
with
about that
the
one?
Dragon. Are you talking about
no.
the Dragon world?
The dragon. Yeah.
Dragon World.
Yes,
Oh,
I
which
know
one's
which
the
one you're talking
Dragon
about.
World?
The one where you
This
have
is
the
the
like the
RPG one.
big torii and you go through and it's all white and you have to keep
Yes.
walking straight.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
You're
yes.
greeted with a dragon.
But
Yes, that one
Finn
was
said that one's
so
not
cool.
published yet and doesn't know if it will be. But
Mm-hmm.
it was such a beautiful.
Mm.
I highly recommend you check
No
out
pressure.
our stream on that. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just an example of what art is out there that hasn't been published yet, but that you can create. That you can all these things that you can make in your mind and just play with.
Yeah.
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 Every
Which
artist has their
reminds
playground.
me, VRChat just announced their game jam. What are they calling? World Jam? Avatar World? No, World Jam.
I think it's
It's a
I think
World
it's
Jam.
the World Jam. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, so you can check that out if you're interested in making a world. You can make it for the VRChat World Jam.
That'll be
Nice.
good motivation.
And that's all on
Prompt.
VRChat's Twitter,
Yeah.
so definitely check that out.
Mhm.
Everything always happens at once, so it's TLX and then also the World Jam's
Of
getting started.
course.
So yeah, take a look
course.
if you're interested. Some fun themes. And thank you everyone who joined us today for our,
Yeah.
Thank
our
you.
tour through some beautiful memorials.
Oh,
And
last
memories
check
of
on
people.
chats.
Yeah. Oh no. Finn says
Oh.
that one is unfortunately corrupted. It has to be
What?
grinded down to combine with a project to be soon announced. Okay. Well, it's not
Okay.
Okay.
it's not forever gone.
It's not
just
dead.
corrupted.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so heartbreaking when things get corrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Finn.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah. We've had to go through that. Luckily we there was like collaborative pieces that we had version control that we tried to recover from a previous spot, but either way it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Corrupted data, it
It's
happens and it sucks so hard.
Hmm. Not fun at all.
Yeah.
But you got to keep going.
Well,
And I'm sure it's going to be
Gotta
super
keep going.
awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Very
So look
excited
forward to it.
for announcements to come. So yeah,
So-
should we shine off?
Shine
we
off.
Shine off.
Yeah, shine off.
Shine on and shine off.
So thanks for joining us, everyone, this week. On our, I hope you're all fully relaxed right now by joining us. We will be back next week with another wonderfully curated set of worlds. I'm sure, Dylan.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye on our Twitters. We
Absolutely.
might release what's coming up.
We might do some puzzles next week or something. Let's see.
Oh, cool.
see
Oh,
what happens, yeah.
puzzles! I do
Oh,
love my
don't like
escape
that.
rooms.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what's up next week. That might be on the list.
So, as usual, if you like us, hit subscribe. If you liked our video, hit like. Let us know what you did like, what you maybe would prefer that you see instead. If you have worlds that you would like us to visit, let us know. Join our Discord, be part of the conversation, and catch us next week. We'll see you next time, everybody. Signing off, we have Scout,
Bye. Thanks for joining.
Dylan,
Bye. Have a great week. See you next week.
Kevin,
I just want to say take care, everyone, and also much love to Dylan's granny, who,
Thank you.
yeah,
Indeed.
wherever
Very
wherever she may
appreciated.
be, I hope she's yeah, just resting. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. And me, John. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next week. So now with my new Elgato Stream Deck, I can just hit one button and then the stream ends. But
Oh,
Ooh,
really? It doesn't
fancy.
capture any. Oh, wow. All right.
so the
Now
one
we
problem,
have, bloopers.
well,
Yeah.
we're still running right now because the problem is
Oh.
the button is out of my reach because I've moved physically away from the area.
Oh.
Oh, you're
So you
that
gotta go.
far displaced? Oh, that's funny.
So I got it so that way it would be easier. And it's just way, way over here.
The toys will not come to. Unlike the iPhone, that toy will not come to you.
Yeah.